Throughout the traditions and rituals of yoga, as well as Hinduism, Buddhism, Paganism, Greek and Aztec mythology, there are an abundance of divine female forms and Hindu goddesses, all providing an insight into the very essence of femininity, Shakti energy. From fierceness to benevolence, prosperity to transformation, and birth to death, there is a goddess for each aspect of womanhood. Each of these aspects is layered with deeper meaning, and even if they're not always obvious or expressed, we all hold the qualities of each goddess within us. The relationship each of us has with our mother is entirely unique. For some, a mother can be a best friend, for others a stranger, and others still may have had to come to terms with a difficult relationship with their own mother. What we can learn from these different female relationships is that no woman has the same mind, body, emotional process or level of tolerance. Each woman's way of acting in the world is an individual expression of the whole of femininity itself, and one part of the divine feminine or Shakti energy that underlies all women everywhere. These 5 Hindu goddesses show us what we can and could be. To know our creative and destructive forces, our loving side and our terrifying depths, and our light and darkness. Diving into the many forms of the Mother Goddess is like getting to know different parts of ourselves and our personalities, understanding that we're capable of both giving and taking, creating and destroying, good and bad, and then consciously choosing how to act in the world. Each time you observe that your mood swings from sweet to sour in seconds, that your irritability and anger can often get the better of you, or that you really do have a profound and limitless ability to care. For others, you're observing yourself expressing the different aspects of the Mother Goddess. Read on to discover how we can tap into the qualities of each Mother Goddess, and who to turn to when we're in need of guidance. These 5 Hindu goddesses. Durga, warrior goddess. This powerful warrior mother goddess is concerned with combating evil forces and demons, and anything that threatens peace, prosperity and the dharma, life purpose, of good people. Durga, meaning invincible or impassible, is a fiercely protective mother, with her name originating from the root dur, meaning difficult, and gam, meaning to pass, or go through. Think of her as the mother who fights to protect her family, and doesn't take no for an answer. Kali, goddess of death, time, and doomsday. Kali means time, and she's the goddess of the ticking clock of life and death. Seen as the most terrifying and fierce goddess, Kali wears a necklace of severed heads, and a skirt of severed arms. Her mouth is bright red with not lipstick but blood, and carries a sword and human head. Although she sounds like a nightmare, Kali is the one who can sever the head of the ego, or that which limits our potential. When we're in need of a big life change, or the ability to destroy something old to make room for something new, she can help us through the difficult period. It may not be easy or pretty, but Kali can bestow a fierce and forceful nature that helps us overcome blocks on the path. In essence, she's the mother that is sometimes cruel to be kind, and even though we may not like it at the time, her lessons help us become wiser, better people. Lakshmi, goddess of prosperity and abundance. Lakshmi is like the auntie who gives out sweets and pocket money for good behavior. She's the goddess of prosperity and abundance, and is often revered at the opening of new businesses in the hope that she'll send blessings and good fortune. Not only is Lakshmi centered around good fortune and wealth in a material sense, she's the one who bestows us with prosperous health and a fortunate life. Lakshmi sits on and holds a lotus flower, symbolizing personal growth, spiritual liberation, fortune and self-knowledge. Parvati, goddess of fertility, love, beauty and marriage. Parvati is all about creative femininity. Along with Lakshmi and Saraswati, she forms the Tridevi, or Trinity of Hindu goddesses. Parvati is very much like an earth mother, gentle and nurturing, and images often show her hand in the Abhya or fear not mudra. In times when we feel the need to be more nurturing and grounding, she's the one whose qualities we can look to embody. Saraswati, goddess of knowledge, music, art, wisdom and literature. Goddess of knowledge, music, art, wisdom and literature. We can look to Saraswati's qualities when studying or getting creative. Saraswati is usually revered during springtime, and on her day of celebration parents often help their children learn to write the alphabet. Her name combines to mean, she who possesses speech, and also, possessor of knowledge, although she's also linked to the great river Saraswati in India. Because of this, her wisdom and creativity is thought to run through the waters of India, and ancient texts like the Rig Veda honored her from the beginning of written history. Best of mothers, best of rivers, best of goddesses, Saraswati. Rig Veda 2.41.16 Emma is a 500 hours qualified yoga teacher, musician, massage therapist, cook, and writer. Having grown up